unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what...
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He wasn't afraid to sling it last week. Well over 500 yards in that game. It's the Bengals and the Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. To throw, Huntley. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Huntley. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He'll return it from the 6. "62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now Jackson on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Bengals at 2-1 now to start the campaign. They were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. They can bounce back and move.
Touchdown, Bengals! A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side. After a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Huntley to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lloyd.
He's got the first down and more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down of the process. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Marquez Callaway.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Prater for the extra point. This is now a 1-point game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped up for the Ravens touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action. Now Jackson.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
They go play action now. Jackson to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Jackson will throw again. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic turbulence, people around.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Just the first quarter of tackling is so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. The 40. 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyler Huntley with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. It is now 14-10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Jackson. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to move back in front. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
first and 10. Huntley. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Huntley. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Fielded at about the 28. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help. Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against. Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's... He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd. Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often? Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct? Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they've gotten 2 for 2. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper in 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Huntley hits his target, the tight end Mo Alley-Cox. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeaux in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay, ready?
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Huntley. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 43 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Prater for the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 39. And Jackson throwing once more. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
To throw, Huntley. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Huntley. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on, come on. Hey. Jack Panther.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he's got some space here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, Huntley. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before break. Huntley. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they got the lead right now as they start this drive. 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He's going to keep this again. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Huntley to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. He's got room past the 30. He's still on his feet. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are back within a score. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take another look just to... So that will overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Huntley forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Huntley. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 75. And the Ravens have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point goal line later. That will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge. So the challenge there does not go their way. This would indeed remain a completed pass. Play action. Now Jackson. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
You see this a lot on corner blitzes because they don't often get a shot at the quarterback, so they want to take it when they can. But this time the hit came too late. Easy call for the official.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley on the slant. DeAndre Hopkins. And he will have the Ravens 1st down. They needed 5 on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Here's the option going right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. On 3rd down, Huntley. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Buying, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jordan. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson from the shotgun. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw again. Huntley. Going deep for Hopkins. It got his man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Looking to throw. Huntley. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got over the scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now here's the option play going left. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. He got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Eckler going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll run the option left, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mo Alley-Cox, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. For the extra point. And things get more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Arnold. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's Huntley. Open man is Duvernay. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. To throw, Huntley. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Huntley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Prater's kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Arnold. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jackson to throw. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Ravens now down on the scoreboard. A little over 40 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Huntley. That's taken in by Callaway. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Huntley. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Huntley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Throwing now is Jackson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon. And you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking.
I told my boss it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit.